Hello and welcome back to another What If. And in this What If, we are going to be doing What If Naruto was a Prodigy. Tell me if you like this more than What If Naruto had a Renegon, by how many likes you get on this video and how many comments. Anyways, let's get back into the video. So, Naruto starts off being alone. He lives in his own apartment, but he trains regularly and is pretty smart. And he figured out that he has the Nine Tails like when he was 3. But we are starting this off when he is 6. Naruto is training and he sets up 24 dummies in a field after he eats his breakfast, which was a bowl of ramen. And then you hear, which was his blade. He opened his blade and then closed it. But that's not all he did. He cut all of the heads off the dummies. And then you hear all of the dummies' heads hit the ground. Now, let's go to 2 years time skip. Yeah. So, 2 years later, the Hokage comes to his house and he sees him training. He watches him train for a while, just swinging his sword. And then Naruto notices the Hokage. He asks him, "Hey, why are you at my house? I thought you were doing work at the Hokage's office." "I was, son. But now, do you want to become a ninja?" And Naruto says, "Yeah!" And that's how his story starts. He goes into the academy for the first day. He's pretty well known. Everyone calls him the Demon Fox still, but they all feel he's smart and strong, but peaceful. Though they still do not trust him to be friends. They think he is a demon. Still, they think he's peaceful. He isn't a demon. He isn't the Nine Tails, but they think he is. So, Naruto gets a sword from the Hokage, and he always carries it on him every day. In fact, he's wearing it right now. And then Uruka says, "Hello, everyone. Welcome to your first day of the academy." And everyone looks up at the teacher and says, "Hi." And then Uruka calls them over to introduce themselves. "Hinata Hyuga, Sakura Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha, Naruto Uzumaki." And that's all. Oh, Shikamaru Nara, Choji Akamitsu, Ino Yamanaka. And then they all sit back down. So now, we time skip a few months later, Haruka says, we will be starting our fighting lessons. So, first up, Naruto and Sasuke. You two have the highest grades and skills in the class so far. Let's see how you do against each other. They fight, and it's pretty clear that Naruto is better with swords than jutsu, because he still can't control his chakra that well, but he is a mega prodigy in swords. He's only using a cardboard stick, like just a rod of cardboard, against a whole wooden sword that's sharpened, and it can cut you easily. But his cardboard stick isn't even breaking. It isn't even bending. That's how good he is with swords. He's infusing it with his chakra to make it stronger. And he's putting it in the right ways so Sasuke can't break it. Naruto eventually wins the match by neck chopping Sasuke with his cardboard stick. Which actually I made a cardboard stick out of leftover wooden pipes. Leftover cardboard pipes. That's how I got the sword sound. That has a blade in a long sheath, basically. But anyways, back to the story. Oh, and I'll show you guys a picture of that on my Discord. If you aren't already in it, I'm going to post a Discord on all the videos I missed. Anyways, let's go. So, after that happens, Naruto, Sasuke, Ino, Shikamaru, Toji Akamichi, and Hinata make it. No. Let's do that again. Hinata, Naruto, Sasuke, Ino, Toji, Shikamaru. Those are the people who make it out. Plus another person. Sai. Sai has been training on social skills, so he could do this mission for Danzo, which is spying on Naruto Uzumaki to get info and to get him to join him. So, basically, they all head to the roof. Hinata, Naruto, and Sai. Hinata got the middle, and Sai had to do his worst. He had to be made fun of, and a lot of other stuff for this mission. But they all got on a team. Team 7. Naruto Uzumaki, Hinata Hyuga, and Sai. No one knows Sai's last name. I don't either. But, yeah. I think I'm actually gonna... Since no one is upstairs right now, there's not gonna be much noise. So, I am going to head out of my closet. Be right back. Anyway, my dog just barked a lot. But, yeah. So, Naruto brings his brings a wooden sword with a wooden sheath to a battle against Kakashi. We all know this is a bell test, but Naruto does know that it's the bell test. The Hokage told him what the bell test is, and if you ever get onto Kakashi's team, you will have to be very strong, and that also pushed him to fight more. So he brings a wooden katana with a wooden sheath. And he basically learned a jutsu which takes up a lot of chakra, but not much skill or control. It's basically the chakra that's infused from his blade, putting it in through, and there's a chopped off end of the sheath where there's a hole in it. So when he closes it, the chakra boosts him forwards when he wants to. Though he can turn off the chakra that's inside the blade. And I'm actually holding the model that I'm using for it in my hands right now. It's actually pretty cool. You can also make it into a spear, but it's not really a blade, it's just a tube inside of a tube that's inside of a tube inside of a tube. But yeah, you get it, I think. But Naruto is fighting Kakashi with his sword. He used his sword propulsion jutsu, which is what I'm going to name it. Sasuke and Hinata here. Naruto goes flying towards Kakashi. He does it again. He didn't go forwards. He clashed kunais with his wooden sword clashed with Kakashi's kunai. Nothing got damaged. Naruto was surprised that it didn't break his kunai. Kakashi was surprised that there wasn't even a scratch in his sword, or even a break. Naruto goes full on, keeping his sword drawn. He takes his sheath, which is a two-end open sheath, with a pressed middle. So it's basically a bow staff. Naruto uses the bull staff with his blade. He's blocking Kakashi with his bull staff and swiping at him with his blade. He has perfect hand-eye coordination. He is the epitome of a prodigy. With swords, anyways. So, Naruto gets a bell by himself. He helps Sasuke and Hinata get a bell. They all pass, and they got bells, and defeated him. Everything helped, like, with Sasuke and Hinata, and everything with Sasuke would go the same, except Naruto would basically try to, like, hit Kakashi, but Kakashi was using a hidden jutsu. I'm gonna call it Sword Protect, or Battle Protect. Basically, it makes it so it's very hard for other people to help the person that's fighting the jutsu caster. The person who is casting the jutsu can't be disrupted by other people trying to fight him. But if there is a transformation that surpasses the jutsu, so it's not that strong. Not that strong at all. Naruto figures this out and uses a transformation. He closes his blade. He runs at Kakashi, transformed into Sasuke, gets into the barrier, draws his sword, turns back into Naruto, and helps fighting Kakashi. Naruto was bounced back by Kakashi's full force of his kunai. He was knocked into the grass, his sword and bow staff flying. Hinata catches Naruto. And then Hinata, with bravery from Naruto, saying that she can get a bell for Sasuke and her, they go and fight. And Naruto knew what the bell test was, so he's helping. And then Kakashi says they passed. So that's it for this video, or this what if. I think this what if will be doing good on this channel. But anyways, see you guys in the next. Goodbye.